Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Sullivan family. It is Saturday morning, and everyone's just getting ready and sorted for the day. So obviously we've been here a week now. We travelled down last Thursday, Friday. So yeah, we've been here a week and it's been lovely. To be honest, this trip is not like a holiday as such. I know we've kind of said, we're going on holiday and that sort of thing, but let's move you over because I'm not very central. It's not it's not like a holiday as such. It is a holiday, obviously, because we're away from home, but it's more, we're not doing like lots and lots of holiday things. It's more about spending time with family. We also wanted to fit in some things to do with the children. It's really difficult to try, because obviously we're only here for like 10 days, 11 days, because we've got 2 days travelling either side. So it's difficult to get the balance of wanting to show them all the places, which is what we kind of wanted to do, but also spending all the time that we can with family, and with my mum and dad especially. So it's the balance is difficult. Obviously we've been into Truro, the kids have been into Truro a few times, the older ones, because they can just walk from here, so they've been quite happy to just wander down and have a look around the shops. We've been to St Ives, we've been to the Eden Project. There were some places that I really wanted to show the kids, because as I've said before, the older ones that have lived here don't really remember, and the other ones have never seen any of it. So I want to show them, but there's so much to do, so much to show them, so many places that we could visit, that there isn't just enough time to do all the things. I really wanted to take them to Penzance, and I wanted to take them down to Falmouth, just to show them some of the places that we talk about. But yeah, trying to find the balance between, because obviously, you want to spend as much time as you can with family, and that's kind of more important. So I'm trying to think back, because obviously we've done all the vlogs of where we've been. It's not the same as if you were going away on holiday and you didn't have anybody there that you'd do all the things, wouldn't you? But that's kind of not really what, there's hundreds of places we could take the children, but it's not really what this kind of trip is about. Obviously Saturday when we got here, we had difficulties with the other property, so we did just spend the day with family, which was great. It was great seeing everybody straight off. It's a little bit stressful with the whole property thing, but that was sorted and that's fine. That's all been dealt with. It's all absolutely fine. And now we're in this beautiful house here, which I have done a house tour, which will be going up in a few days. So you'll be able to have a look around. And the Sunday, I think, was it Sunday we went into Truro? No, it wasn't. It was Sunday we went to, I can't actually remember. I can't remember what days we've done what. It's just gone in a whirlwind. Now I'm trying to think back. Yesterday was Thursday. The day before was Wednesday. We went to Eden Project on Wednesday, which was great. Tuesday we went to, was it Tuesday we went to St Ives, or was it Monday? Monday we went to Truro. I can't remember what we did on Sunday. I think we just visited family. I think we just spent some time with my mum, obviously. No, that's a lie. That's a complete lie. Yeah, no, yesterday was Friday. Thursday was my mum's birthday. So we spent some time with her on her birthday, which was lovely. That hasn't happened in a lot of years. Wednesday we went to Eden Project, and Tuesday we went to St Ives. That's right. Monday we went to Truro. I can't remember. It's all just gone. I don't even know what day it is half the time at the moment. I had to have a look back. Sunday, of course, we spent here settling in, and all the family came over. So Ben's sister and my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law and niece came over, and my mum and dad and my brother and my sister-in-law and my niece and my nephew, and everybody came over. So there's lots of catching up. Every day we've been, either my mum and dad have come here or we've been to see my mum and dad, apart from Wednesday when we went to Eden. Yesterday we had it was my one of my aunties from one of my mum's elder twin sisters. She unfortunately passed away in August, and she lived in Wales, which is why we have a portion of family in Wales, and she had her funeral service in Wales, but she wanted to have some of her ashes brought to Cornwall. So we had an interment service, or they had an interment service yesterday, where some of her ashes were buried with my grandparents down in Godolphin, and family. I think there was about 50 of us, including all of us. We went to the service, and then everybody went to the pub for a get-together afterwards, which was lovely, because there's some family that I don't think we've been together since maybe pre-children, because they're in Wales, we're now in Scotland. We've got people middle of the country, obviously us at the top. It's been a long time since we've got everybody together, and that not everybody was there, but there was a lot. I mean, there's a lot of family on my mum's side. She is one of 6, so there was a lot of meeting people yesterday for the kids, and a lot of me seeing people I haven't seen for years. It was really lovely to see everybody. It was lovely to get together with everybody. It was really nice for the kids to meet more of their extended family. We did have to have a session afterwards explaining who everybody was, because there is a lot of cousins and second cousins and third cousins. There's a lot of us, but it was really lovely. It was really nice just seeing so many family, getting to catch up with people's lives, seeing how everyone's family has grown. Just really nice. And yeah, that's been the week so far. It's been emotional. I feel very emotional. I kind of feel like I don't know whether I'm coming or going at the moment, because it just, being here, fluffy hair and everything because the water is so soft. I love Scotland. I love, we've been there a long time, but there always feels like there's, for me, and I don't know whether Ben feels the same, and obviously the kids are different because they've lived a lot of their life there. There always feels like there's a little bit missing. Like I don't quite fit And when I come back here, I just feel like I belong. And like my brother and my niece and nephew and my sister-in-law, they've been over most, they just pop in the evenings and just stay. Last night we just ate food and chatted, and those are the things that are really lovely, that when you live away, we've lived away for a lot of years, and we've got used to doing everything on our own. Being part of a military family, as anybody will know, when you're in the military, you do get just used to doing things on your own. And you don't ask people for help, you just get on with it because that is what you do. We spend time just us together. And I'm proud of the family we have, and I'm proud of the bond that we have as a family. I really am. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of all the kids. And I'm proud of us for raising them the way we have, despite what people say online and all that sort of stuff. And you actually see us and meet us in person, But just being here amongst everybody, I just feel like this is where we belong. But then on the flip side, the children haven't grown up here. They've moved around, but they've spent the last 12 years in Scotland. And I know young kids adapt, but I don't know, I feel like there may be some, I don't know. My heart wants to come home, but my head, it's not that simple, is it? I know things can be done, but it's never that simple. It's not just us to consider. I don't want to end up bringing the children here if they don't feel like they belong. It's just a very emotional time. And obviously, with my mum being unwell as well, that is difficult. But who knows what the future holds? Who knows what will happen? I guess I kind of feel a little bit in limbo at the moment, because I know how hard it's going to be to go back, but I'm trying not to think about that at the moment. But on the flip side, we do have a life in Scotland. The children have jobs, we have schooling, although we have done lots of things while we've been away, and we've got lots of things to take back with us to do projects on and all those sorts of things. It's very difficult to make decisions on anything when you're feeling so emotional, I guess. When life feels a little bit like it's up in the air because you don't know what may be coming next. This was supposed to be a catch-up vlog, and I knew I'd end up getting emotional. It's difficult to know where you should be, and we have our own family, we have lots of children, and we have to make decisions, the right decisions for them and their futures. The reason we were in Scotland in the first place is obviously because of being in the military, and at the time we made the decision to be posted to Scotland because it was the best place out of however many places we were kind of given, not offers, but told we could go to. because we wanted our children to grow up near the sea. Cornwall wasn't an option in the military, not in the RAF, because they had civilianised Ben's kind of job down there. So it was, and it was the right decision that we made at the time, because they've had, they've loved it. We love Scotland. We've made a life for ourselves up there, but it's very difficult, that pull from home. And I think that's another reason that we've not come back for a long time, because for a long time I kind of convinced myself that I didn't want to come back. And I think deep down that's because I knew that if we did, I wouldn't want to go again. Like I say, you make decisions in your life that are the right decisions to be made at the time. Now Ben's not in the RAF anymore and we're both self-employed. It's a different matter again, but it's not just our decision. We have children, we have older children, we have young adults, they have lives. It's a decision that we would have to make. Anywhere we go, anything we do is a family decision. We're a team. It's all of us or none of us at the end of the day. And quite often people have said, why don't you just get, a flight down and to Cornwall, because we go together, we go together, and a lot of people don't understand that, and I know that they don't, and but we are, we come as a team, all of us together. It's just very emotional. I feel quite confused. Like I don't really know what to do best for anybody. It's really hard. And also, we've only got 4 days left here, and you don't want you don't want the whole time you've been here to be. I've been really emotional, and it's really, really hard to not be emotional. And equally, it's okay to be emotional, but you don't want it to become, you want to enjoy the time here as well. It's a very difficult balance at the moment. For me, it's a very, very difficult balance. And I want the children to spend as much time as they can with their grandparents, with my mum and my dad, and their family. And the way that they've all just got on and just it's just been amazing. Sometimes I think life feels a little bit of a jumble, doesn't it? And I know I can be a little bit of a bury my head in the sand and deal with it later kind of person. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes it's not. Unfortunately, my mum has been quite poorly, which was obviously kind of one of the the reason that prompted us, not just the reason that prompted us to come down, but I needed to, I wanted to be here. Not being able to be here for her on a daily basis is really hard, because although she gets very tired and doesn't want people around all the time, it's just kind of short stints, because she gets, she does sleep quite a lot, and gets quite tired. She's trying to recover from being quite poorly. I just know that if I was here, I would be able to do more, even just popping in And I mean, obviously my dad is brilliant, you know, he does everything. I just feel a bit useless being so far away, and I can't change that because I can't just pick up our life and move next week. You know, even if we could live down here, that's not going to happen just like that. So all I can do is spend as much time while I'm here with them. And that's all I can do, really. And then, you know, I mean, we FaceTime all the time when we're back home. It's not quite the same though, is it? Anyway, as far as today goes, my mum and dad are coming here in a minute, and my auntie and my uncle coming to visit before they go back home. And this afternoon my best friend is coming over with her family. So it's going to be a day full of catching up. And then the next few days, there's a few more people that we'd really like to catch up with, but we've not made huge plans. There's a couple more places that I'd really like to take the children. I mean, routine's gone out the window. Meal times have gone out the window. But that's what it's like when your sleep times have gone out the window. Everything's gone out the window. I think it was like 10 o'clock before the kids got to bed the other night. Oh, now they're fighting. But yeah. Anyway, I am going to go and get some coffee and get ready a little bit more. Try and stop my hair from being quite so fluffy. Find my bracelets and get on with the day. So, I hope everybody is well. Thank you for everybody's support and for everybody's comments. You guys are amazing. And we're so grateful to everybody's support. We really are. But don't forget to drop us a like and subscribe if you're not already. All the links to everything we do are in the video description below, and we will see you in the next video.